Good morning, it's Friday and it's the 31st of July, the last day of the week. Yoo-hoo! I'm so excited for it being Friday. I'm also going to try and work a short day today, try and take a little bit of the time back that I've worked over, because I obviously don't get paid for working it, so I'm going to try and do that today. I've got to pop to Nottingham because I've got to pop into the office to drop some stuff off, and I'm meeting someone for a coffee whilst I'm there, and then I'm going to walk up into Nottingham and have a look and see if I can find anything. I would like to go to Primark, but I don't particularly want to queue up, so I'll see what the queues are like. With it being half term and school holidays, it'd probably be really busy. But I've got to pop to John Lewis to get a gift for a birthday, and I would like to pop into White Rose as well. So White Rose, if you're not local, is a charity shop. I think it gives money to the Aegis Trust or something. But yeah, really quite like going in there. It's quite a nice little, tends to have sort of more modern stuff than just really, really old-fashioned Primark stuff. So yeah, that's my plan. And I don't know if I'll show you any of it because I haven't got the guts to vlog whilst I'm in the middle of a city centre, but we'll see what I can do. And I shall show you when I have breakfast. It's currently 6:34. I got up 6 o'clock today. Don't feel tired today, feel a bit more energised, which is good. I feel a bit more like me. So I'm going to make my coffee now, and then I'm going to sit and edit a video and then log on to work so I can get a few grants paid before I head into town. So I'll catch you when I have breakfast. So I made my coffee with almond milk this morning, and I've never seen it do this before. It's like really, really like not actually mixing with my coffee. I don't know if you can see all the bits in there. I mean, I drink almond milk and oat milk quite a lot. And fair enough, I normally do buy the barista one. This was from M&S yesterday. But I've never seen it quite as bad as this. Normally it mixes and then settles and splits a little bit, but that is crazy. Here is my breakfast this morning. It's 10 o'clock. I've got 2 of the Aldi skinny sausages for half a sin each. That's 1 sin. Tomatoes for speed. Some fried new potatoes that have been fried in fry light, so they're sin free. And a fried egg that have been cooked in fry light. So this is a 1 sin breakfast. I decided that although it's really hot, I was going to go for something a bit more filling, so that when I go into town, I'm not too tempted. I mean, I might still have something to eat, but at least if I'm not ravenously hungry, I might make a healthier choice. So that's my plan, and I've got a cup of tea to go with that, and I shall catch you later. So in Nottingham, I went to Tortilla, and I had a naked burrito bowl. So it's chicken, lettuce, onions, mixed beans and rice. Come on in then. Come on then. It's so hot. It's so hot. Don't ever eat that bread though.
Don't touch it. Hold on.
I thought I'd jump back on because I've not been on here much today. I worked this morning and then I went into Nottingham. I was supposed to be dropping some paperwork off in the office and then forgot to take it with me. Typical me really, but anyway, I'd gone past the point of no return and just carried on anyway. Parked at work, and it was the oddest thing ever. I work in a big sort of like shared office building. It's got labs and all sorts inside it, and it was nearly empty, and it was just like all laid out with a one-way system. And when you actually went into our offices, our complete floor was empty. Obviously no one's in our offices at the moment because we're all working from home, and it's all laid out with like orange markings, and like the desk next to me you can't sit at, and it just didn't feel like the same place. It was quite sad really. And then we went down to the kitchen, which is like our canteen thing, and all the tables and chairs are pretty much all moved. There's hardly any in there. They've got extra tables in front of where the food serving place is, and they're not really serving food. You have to do it like on an order basis, and it just felt like it wasn't the same place. it felt kind of like it was, because it was like seeing some of the faces I've not seen for a few months, but then it just felt a bit odd, so it made me feel a little bit sad. But I walked up into Nottingham and managed to buy a present for my niece's 18th, so that was one thing that was ticked off the list, which I was happy with. I videoed that I went and got a burrito bowl. I think that was the healthiest choice I could make, really, because there was lots of different things to choose from, but none of them were really that healthy, so I went for a burrito bowl and really enjoyed it, and it has filled me up for most of the day, actually. Came back, I went into White Rose, which is a charity shop, and went into a few different ones, and they didn't have much in. I don't know if they're just late putting stock out or whether they haven't got much in generally, I don't know, but there wasn't anything in there worth buying, which is a shame. But it is just so hot. It's like 34 degrees and it is unbearable. Even the breeze is warm. It kind of feels like when you get off a plane in a hot country. So I got back from town and I walked over to the post office to post the thing that I sold on eBay last night. So that's gone. Took Luna out for a walk at the same time. I think it's too hot for her though, and she's now sort of like lying at the side of the sofa trying to get a bit of breeze from the window. It's just too hot for all of us, I think. So I don't even know if I'm working out today. I can't work out in this heat. There is absolutely no way. It's just so hot. So unless it cools down later, I think the forecast storms for later on tonight, and if that happens, then I might be able to think about doing it. But if not, I think what I'm going to do is do one tomorrow, and then instead of having a rest day on Sunday, I'll do one on Sunday, and do it that way. I really don't want to cook dinner. I've said I don't want to cook, so I don't know what I'm going to do tea wise today. It is just horrible. But yeah, so that's today so far, really. Didn't video anything in Nottingham because it was just very busy everywhere, and not a lot of social distancing going on, really. It was not great, but it's one of those things, isn't it? I think everyone thinks now that there's masks around, they don't have to distance, and not everyone then wears a mask. So, but yes, it was nice to go into town though, and it did feel a little bit more like normality going in there. Although a lot of places aren't open yet, it was nice. What else have I got to say? Poor Luna, don't know what to do with herself. She's just wandering around, aren't you? Yourself, do you? Do you not know what to do with yourself? You're too hot. You're too hot. Come here. Do you want to come and sit with me? Do you want to sit with me? You poor little thing. Luna, you're too hot. Are you too hot and bothered? Are you hot and bothered? Poor little Luna. I can't imagine wearing a fur coat when it's like this. It must be awful. Where are you going now? Are you going back to your sausage? You're not going to eat your sausage? Where are you going? Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? Oh, more Sarah's going. That looks nice and cool down there. What's that piece of rubbish on the floor? Get that out of the way. So yeah, I'll have to show you if we have something to eat. I think that I'm getting persuaded to get some takeaway or something. I don't really want any of that though. I think I might in a minute go and get myself some raspberries and a protein yogurt, because I'm starting to get a little bit peckish but not hungry. I just want something cool, to be honest. So I'll show you if I have anything. So it's 5:30 and I'm going to have some raspberries and some strawberries. These raspberries are amazing, by the way. Look at the size of them. They're absolutely huge. These were from the local greengrocers and a little punnet. And I have to say, I haven't given any feedback, but the little glass containers with the lids on from IKEA that I bought a couple of weeks ago kept the other raspberries for days, and also these strawberries I cut on Sunday or Monday and they are still good, so they are definitely worth investing in if you're struggling with fruit not staying fresh. So I've got that, and to go with that I've got a vanilla protein yogurt, and these are 1.5 sins. So this is a 1.5 sins, and this is going to keep me going until I decide what I'm doing dinner wise, and I shall catch you in a bit. So we've decided to go for takeaway tonight. So I've got a chicken kebab. I had this last time and I only counted a couple of sins because I thought that there might be some coating on the chicken or something.
But this time, as well as having something like chicken, I've also got yoghurt mint, and obviously I don't know if it's fat-free yoghurt, and probably isn't. So I'm just going to obviously count this as all my sins for the day. I haven't really had many. I had a burrito earlier that was just a burrito bowl, so I don't think there's many sins in that. And I had one sin at breakfast for the two sausages, the skinny sausages. So I'm just going to count this as being, I mean, all this salad is all speed and free. There's no dressing on that. This is all chicken that's been done on a grill. It's not like it's the other chicken meat. And there is just literally a drizzle of the yoghurt mint on there. I have also got like a naan flatbread, but I probably won't eat any of that. So I'm just going to enjoy this now. It's been too hot to cook anything today, and everyone just fancied a takeaway. And I wasn't going to take part to start with, and then I just thought I'm going to have some. So I don't think this is too bad. I think this is damage imitation. I've not got doner meat, I've not got chips, so hopefully this was a good choice. So anyway, I'm going to tuck in now and enjoy this. And I won't be having anything else, so I shall see you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye!
Good morning, it's Saturday and it's the 1st of August. Wow, 1st of August. It's a hot one today. It was a hot one yesterday. Yesterday I think it got to about 34, 35 degrees. Really, really horrible night's sleep. Too sticky and warm for me. Got up late this morning and just planned on having a bit of a slowish day. I'm about to put the hoover on and just sort of tidy up a little bit. Then I'm going to sit and do my nails and just having a bit of a potter really. I don't think I've got anything really planned for today. But if I do anything, I'll take you with me and show you. And I've not had breakfast yet. Eddie's just doing his workout, and I'll show you that when I have it too. So if the footage turned out okay, you've just seen me doing a time lapse of me doing the hoovering on the 3 floors. Well, I've done the middle floor, I've done part of the top floor, and I've done the 2 lots of stairs, and that's what I'm doing. Luna doesn't like the hoover, you can hear her barking now. She chases after it, like, I don't know why, she's just terrified of it. You'd think something bad would have happened in the past, but there really hasn't been anything. She's just never liked the hoover. But I thought I'd just show you the state of my roll that comes out the hoover. This is what happens when you have ladies with long hair living in the house. So I've got to try and clean this off now, otherwise I get into trouble. So there's still a few little hits on there, but it's mostly clean. I'll show you what's come off it. Look at the state of that. That's how much hair Chloe and I have lost over the past couple of weeks. It's disgusting, but at least it's clean. So my hoover is a Shark hoover, and it's the best hoover I think I've ever owned. I can honestly say that it is the best hoover I've ever had. It's got like a little headlight on the front, but it also seems to just pull itself. It's quite powerful, and I love it, and it's so easy to clean it out, like things like this hair and stuff. It is easy to get it out, so yeah, it's a bonus.
But yeah, that's the hoovering done. I'm going to go and sit down now and have my coffee, and I'm going to go and paint my nails. So it's lunchtime now. Actually, it's 1:05 and I've eaten nothing today. I've sat down after I did all my hoovering and watched a bit of TV, and I've been trying to plan a recipe to see if I could make some baked donuts that are lower in sins. So I've been trying to look at substituting ingredients in various recipes and things. So I've sat down for quite a while doing that, and I haven't still quite decided how I'm going to do them. But I'm actually really hungry now, so I do need to have something to eat. But the problem is I've got loads of food in the freezer, and there is some food in the fridge, not a huge amount of speed food now, but there is nothing that I fancy. There is absolutely nothing that I actually fancy. I've got sweet potatoes, so I keep thinking, do I have a baked sweet potato with something? I've got some cooked chicken breast in the fridge that I did the other day, but I really don't fancy any of it. I can't even have something basic like beans on toast. I haven't got any bread, so unless I just nip across to the bakery and see if they've got any brown bread, and just have like cheesy beans on toast or something, because like I say, I'm hungry, but I think it's the start of my monthlies, and I think that may be affecting things and how what I'm fancying. But I can't be bothered to do anything too elaborate, but at the same time I am hungry, so unless I just do some of my pancakes and do some bacon with it and do like a bacon and pancake stack, that could be an idea, that could be an option. Because like I said, I'm hungry, but I just don't know what I fancy. I'll show you what I have when I decide to have it. So I've decided I'm going to pop across to get a loaf of bread from the bakery if they've got any left, and here is what I'm wearing today. And I kind of feel like I'm rocking the Dora the Explorer vibe. I've got some short shorts on because it's still quite warm, although they are massive on me, and I can't really keep them up. They're like huge now. Literally just keep falling down. And then I've got this loose top that was tight on me over the top, and then I've got my walking sandals on and my new painted nails. So in between the sun and then the rain, because it keeps on suddenly raining, although it has got blue sky up there somewhere, I've popped to the bakery, so I'm making myself a sandwich, but in the meantime I'm just going to try and do a bit of this. So this is all oregano that's obviously gone wild and started to flower, so I'm putting it all back. So I just wonder if anyone knows in the comments, if I leave the bottom stalk to grow back, whether that will be any good or whether it'll just be wild and not taste very nice. So if anyone knows, then they could let me know. I'm going to try and cut some of this mint back as well, because it's obviously all gone crazy. Even these chrysanthemums started off as little tiny little plants last year, and they're absolutely massive. Look at all the flowers on that. But quite a bit of work needs to be done. The ones that are in the sort of rockery bit at the bottom seem to be okay. And my sweet pea seems to be really doing well in my hanging basket that I've never hung up. But the strawberries never came to anything. This is my fuchsia. It's doing quite well. And the lavender I've cut right back. It's got a weed in there, but that seems to be doing quite well now too. So if anyone could just let me know whether this will be edible if I cut it back and it regrows, that'd be great. So I've been out and pulled all of those herbs out. If I'd known now if I knew then what I know now, there's no way I'd have planted mint in that bed, because I didn't realise it spread like ivy. Literally, it was wrapped all around the chives, you couldn't see the chives, and literally like everywhere. And I've tried to pull it all out, and I've got some out by the roots. Some of it I'd have to just cut down because the roots are so deeply like set in. I don't know if they've wrapped themselves around, there's like rocks and stuff for drainage underneath the bottom of the wooden trough. So whether they've wrapped themselves around that or whether they've actually wrapped themselves into the side of the back of the wooden trough, I'm not sure, but I can't pull them out. I literally can't do it. I think it's a height thing that even when I'm stepping on that other bottom shelf, I can't physically like pull it. And I've tried to dig them out with a little trowel, but it's not coming out. So anyway, it looks a lot better than it did. I've got rid of all the massive oregano and the massive mint now. I mean, it smelled gorgeous out there, but I was getting attacked by various different flying objects and insects that wasn't happy that I was removing it all. But I do think it'll grow back now, and I might be able to use it, because it was wild, absolutely wild, and just didn't taste very nice. So hopefully now that I've done that, it should come back okay. And I can actually see my chives, which will be quite nice.
I am starting to wonder whether I should have just kept all of my herbs in pots and then stood the pots inside the wooden trough rather than planting them. But I don't know anything about gardening, so it's just a learning curve, isn't it, really? So I've done that now, and my eggs still haven't boiled whilst I've been out there. I've been out there for about 10 minutes and they're still not boiled, so I'm still waiting on my sandwich. I bought some brown bread from the bakery, so although it's not strictly speaking a healthy extra B, I'm going to weigh it out and make sure I get the right amount, which is like, I think it's 60 grams. I'm just going to make myself a ham and egg mayo sandwich. I'm going to use lighter than light mayo to make some egg mayo. And I'm going to have some tomatoes on the side of the plate, so quite looking forward to it now. So, and the sun's come out again. We went to the bakery and it was raining, and now the sun's come out again. So now I'll catch you when I dish my dinner out, my lunch, and I shall show you what it looks like. This little one's on my knee again, getting a bit of fuss. She came out to the bakery with me, with Eddie, so she's had a bit of a walk. It was too hot for her yesterday, still a little bit hot in the house for her today. Luna, hello. Look at your little face. So she just stood and watched while I did all my gardening. She's obviously still recovering from all the hoovering, which she wasn't happy about earlier. So yeah, I'm going to have some lunch now, and then I've got to do some admin work. I've got to sit and try and look at my car insurance renewal and things like that. So it's going to be one of those afternoons, I think, of not feeling like I've achieved an awful lot, but hopefully getting stuff done. So I've weighed out my bread, and it's just changed, but it did say 4 to 6 grams of bread. These scales are a bit temperamental. They keep changing on their own. Yeah, 45 or 46 grams, I think, for that. So I'm going to count that as my health extra B, and then I'm going to have ham, some egg with a bit of light and light mayo mixed in, some cherry tomatoes on the side, and I'm going to have a pack of these hummus bites, and these are 4.5 sins, so it'll be 4.5 sins for my lunch, and I'll show you when it's plated up. And then with my sandwich I've decided to have an iced Americano, so I've done a double espresso shot. I'm just going to tip it over ice and then make a bit of mess while I'm doing it. So that's that so far, and then I'm going to top it up, I think, with some water. Just have it as an iced Americano. Here is my lunch. Apologies if you can hear my washing machine in the background. I've got 2 slices of the wholemeal bread that I'm passing to be my health extra B, and inside that I've got ham and some of the egg mayo. I'm going to count half a sin for the mayo. I've got some cherry tomatoes for speed, and I've got a chopped up apple and a pear for speed. And I've got a pack of the hummus bites for 4.5 sins and an Americano, an iced Americano. And that's my lunch, so it's 4.5, 5 sins actually for the mayo and the crisps. And that's my lunch. Hi guys, since last time I saw you, I've done my workout, and I did record a little bit, so if it comes out okay I will include it here. And then we took Luna out for a walk, and I've had a shower, which is why I've got no makeup and I've got wet hair. I'm going to get tea on now. It's currently 8:15, so not an early one again, but hey, who cares, it's a weekend. So I'm thinking that I've already got some chicken cooked. I might do just some sort of chicken and bacon pasta, just because that's easy. Chicken, bacon, broccoli, and I don't know, some sort of cheese or something. So I'm going to have a go. I'm probably not going to record it because I don't really know what I'm doing with it. I'm just going to kind of make it up, and I'll show you when I dish it out. Here's the chicken, bacon, broccoli pasta bake. Not sure what it's going to taste like, but I'll show you when it's dished out on the plates. Here is my dinner tonight. So this is pasta that's free, there's bacon and chicken that are free, and then obviously protein, and there's some broccoli that's speed. And then in the sauce it's stock, a tablespoon of corn flour, but that's between, I've dished 3 portions out and there's still probably half it left, so between 6. And then there is some cheese in there,
and then on top I've put 3 of the lighter cheese slices from Aldi. So you get 2 of those for a healthy extra A. I think I've put 3 over the top between 6 of us, and there's a portion of cheese inside the pasta sauce. So all I'm going to count this as is 1 healthy extra A, and then the rest of it, I'll probably put half a sin in for the corn flour at the very most. And then I've got some pimento remix at the side, and that's my dinner. So I've decided I wanted some snacks today, so I've gone for one of the strawberry Viennese, which is like the mini Viennettas from Aldi. That is 4 sins, I think. I'll double check that and put it on screen if it's not. And a pack of the mini gingerbread men. I think that's 4.5 sins for those. So this takes me up almost to my 15 sin note, but I just feel like I need it today, so that's what I'm having. And I've got a cup of tea with that, and that'll be me done for the day. So I shall see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye.